150 subscribers. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Star Wars 101 here, and I just want to thank you guys for 150 subs. It is absolutely mind-blowing to me. When I started this channel back in, I think it was June or July of 2017, I never thought in a million years that I would even become close to this number. Reason being is I had made tons of channels before this and they all didn't really work out. So this one is by far the most successful one, and it has turned my viewpoint so much to the point to where I might consider this as a full-time job in the future. But again, just thank you guys. I cannot thank you guys enough. All of you who supported me through, day one. I really appreciate you guys. And we're only at 150 subs, so this is just the beginning. I have so many plans for this channel in 2021. You guys are gonna love next year, definitely. So, what I wanted to talk about in this video is, of course, it's a celebration video, but it's also going to be this like a status update almost. So where my channel is now and what the future is going to look like. So I'm just going to brief you guys today on what the future will look like. So as you guys know, I've said this a ton of times, school has taken up so much time, and I recently just started my first job ever. So that's taken up a lot of my time as well. So I do not have a lot of time to record like I did. And so I'm going to, for right now at least, limit the uploads per week to 1 to 2. I know that's not a lot, but I simply do not have enough time to be pumping out 3, 4, even 5 videos every week. It's just not possible for me right now, so bear with me. Hopefully in the near future I plan to increase that to 3 and then maybe even 4 a week. So yeah, just stay tuned on that. Another thing I want to bring up is the fan film trilogy that I'm working on. So just a few days ago, or about a week ago actually, I released the official teaser for Star Wars Episode 7, A New Awakening. Tons of positive reviews. Thank you guys so much. It took a while to actually make that trailer, and the music was done by a really awesome guy named Lewis Humanoid. I will link him in the description. He makes really awesome compositions of music, and it's truly incredible what he does. And me being a musician myself, it really is inspiring almost. So Lewis, if you're watching this, thank you, my man. But back to the film. So I don't know yet how I'm going to get a crew to put the whole thing together. I don't want to say it's delayed because I don't even have a plan yet on how I'm supposed to get a group of people together, but I will say it might take longer than expected. At the rate that I'm going, I'm probably saying a 2025 release date. That is seriously probably the earliest it will come out, if it ever comes out. The reason I say that is fan films take an extremely long time to make. You look at Star Wars Origins, the Vader fan film, the Obi-Wan Kenobi fan film, all of those took years each to make and a crap ton of money. So I don't have that at my disposal at the moment. But there's obviously ways that you guys can support me to help make that a reality. And that brings me to the next topic, and that is about my Patreon and my merch shop. So if you didn't know, I do have a Patreon and I do have a merch shop. My merch shop, I will link it in the description below. At the moment, there isn't a lot of content on there, but I am currently working on a ton of designs that I think are really cool, and I will be adding very soon. So once again, it is in the description, and if you'd like to support me, click the link down in the description below, and that will take you straight to the merch shop. And yeah, tons of cool stuff coming from that. So next is the Patreon. So my Patreon doesn't have a lot of stuff on it at the moment. I'm not gonna get too much into Patreon because it's all on the actual page itself. I will also link that in the description below if you want to go check it out. The actual other 2 movie titles that I'm working on at the moment are on my Patreon as well. So if you do become a member, you will be able to see the other two films that I'm currently working on, you will be able to see their teaser posters and titles, so you should check that out if you are interested. Another thing you will get if you do join my Patreon is I will be uploading the videos that I make to Patreon a day early. So if you are a member, you will see the videos one day earlier before everyone else in the world sees them. And that's just the tip of the iceberg for what I can do on Patreon. So if you do want to check it out, I will put it in the description below. And yeah, tons of cool stuff coming from that as well. So now I want to talk more about the future of the channel, especially for the upcoming year, 2021. This year has been very challenging for everybody in the world with, you know, obviously, you know what, and it's been really challenging on me personally. I won't get into it, but it's been a very hard year for me, and hopefully next year will be 10 times better. And I do have a few things planned that will help with that. So for starters, I did recently have a phone upgrade. I upgraded my phone, and if you guys didn't know, that is what I record all my videos on. So I had to pick a phone that had a really good camera and great editing software on it. And I, of course, had to go with the iPhone 12 Pro Max. That is what I'm using to record this video on. And I recently just downloaded LumaFusion. If you don't know what LumaFusion is, it is basically the best editing software for mobile devices, period. And it is exclusively on iOS. So that is one reason I did switch from my Galaxy Note 9 to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So next year, better camera quality and audio quality will be a thing next year. One last thing I do want to talk about in this video is last night I did have a guy message me, and he asked about a podcast. He was like, hey man, I saw that you had a podcast. What happened to it? And it's true, I did have a podcast at one point. It was called the Star Wars News 101 podcast, and if you've been a fan, and if you've been on my channel for a while, if you stuck around for a while, you did know that my name used to be Star Wars News 101, but I did change it to Star Wars 101. I removed the news to make it a more broad channel name so I could expand way more. But years ago, I did actually have a podcast, and I stopped making it because of complications, uploading complications, just technical difficulties, period. So he asked if I would ever bring it back. And to him, if he's watching this, I will say that I am currently working on a podcast that is going to be way better. I want to try and have people on. I'm still working out the little kinks into it, but a podcast is going to happen hopefully in the near future, and I can't wait for it. But that is gonna have to wrap it up for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe and like, and comment down below what you want to see from me in future videos, or just for the channel as a whole. Do you want me to do more gaming stuff? Do you want me to do more theory stuff that I've been doing? Whatever you guys want me to do, please comment down below, and I will try to look at every comment that pops up. And yeah, thank you guys once again for 150 subs. It blows my mind. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Star Wars 101, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.